Morning peeps, good morning everyone. How's everyone doing? Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget as well to like and share the vids. Peeps, I messed up. I have messed up. We can't do a live this evening. Not because of the Wi-Fi, not because of anything like that. I completely forgot. I'm going West Ham Liverpool for TalkSport. I completely forgot. I was too pumped and excited about doing a live and I just forgot that I am going to West Ham versus Liverpool. So I don't know what to tell you, if I'm honest with you. I was going to say let's do it tomorrow, but tomorrow I'm going to some sport industry awards thing that I don't really want to go to, but I've been told I've got to go to. And Friday, I'm not quite sure yet. I don't want to make any more promises. Bad. It's bad. I actually really want to do a live. This is not because I want to do a live. I just can't do a live right now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let's jump straight to, I am very sorry. I am. But look, let's jump straight to the news. Let's see what there is to talk about from the world of boxing. I'm sorry. Anthony Joshua, I'm not going to be a bruiser. I'm a thinker, maybe an overthinker. This is interesting because obviously we look at AJ. I think the way we look at AJ is not the way AJ views himself. That we look at him and think, dude, you're 18 stone free. You're a bruiser. But he obviously thinks he's a boxer, which is fine. I mean, I think there is an AJ that can do a bit of both. But ultimately, I think we want to see him use the tools that God's given to him. And this is a big, strong guy. Use that. But he obviously wants to maybe use the other tools that he's learned over the years, which is to be able to box. And maybe in a fight against a Wilder, maybe that will hold him in good stead. Maybe. And what I mean by that is, like, if he goes into that Wilder fight thinking he's a bruiser and there's a straight shootout with Wilder in case of who lands first, then there's a problem. If he goes into that fight thinking, okay, let's box a bit here, and if an opportunity arises, then take the shot, then maybe. The only problem is we're not seeing AJ maybe take those opportunities as much at the moment. But look, we'll see. I saw Derek James out there and I said, look, is AJ back in camp? He was like, no, AJ's in London at the moment doing some business stuff, but he'll be back in camp soon. If AJ's back in camp soon, then I'm not sure about this December thing. I'm thinking AJ will have one before that. But look, I'm tired of talking about the heavyweights. I really am. I mean, look, there's been some good heavyweight stuff recently. Joyce, Zhang, Bakoli's becoming someone. But when the four main guys are kind of all in limbo, forget it. Devin Haney, my era as pound for pound number one is around the corner. Not sure about that. Look, I'm open to be wrong, but there are tough fights from at 140 if he eventually gets there. Look, I think he'll probably beat Loma, although that's no given. Then there's Shakur, 140. The guys like Prograis there. Josh Taylor looks like he's going to stay there. Teofimo Lopez might stay there. There's fights out there for him to become number one. Like, look at the names I've just mentioned. If he can fight half of those guys and win, then potentially you are pound for pound number one. But I don't think he can win. I think those guys are big problems for him. I think people act like I'm shitting on him. I'm not shitting on him. I'm just look at the names I've just mentioned. These are all incredible fighters, as is he. I just don't think... I feel like I just need to see a bit more from Devin. A bit more. Like, Kambosos' win was good. Back-to-back wins going to Australia. But I wasn't that high on Kambosos. Do you know what I mean? So, look, we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Andy Ruiz. Ryan Garcia should have done more. Should have risked his life more. Okay. I mean, I could easily say you should have done more in the second fight against AJ by getting in shape more. Anyone can dig at anyone. But look, there is an element of it. I mean, I've spoken to so many different people about this. So many people are like, he could have got up. So many people are like, he could have gone for broke a bit more. Easier said than done, innit? Easier said than done when you've got a fucking pit bull in front of you. It will be interesting to see what next for Ryan Garcia. Obviously, look, the first thing we do know is that he's going to go to 140, which I mean, good luck up there. I'm gonna say good luck up there. There's some really good fighters really good fighters that would have watched that and be like, okay, he's fast, but I can read him, and once I read him, done. So look, there needs to be a lot, I think, that changes. Whether that means a camp change, and I don't want to be one of those guys. As soon as you lose, I'll change camp. But there were so many things that fundamentally, technically, he done wrong. And I'm not a boxer. I'm just saying, from having watched the fight game for a few years, so many things he done wrong. I'm thinking, what are you doing with Goosen in that camp? Like, what are you doing? So look, maybe there is a home somewhere else. And I mean a home, somewhere he stays for the next, he's only 23, 24, somewhere he stays for the next at least 5-6 years. But I don't know. I'm not sure. In terms of who next, take it easy. Doesn't have to be anyone of note. Like, some people have started saying silly names, like, the big boys of the 140 division. No. Take it easy. Even if you have to take a 135 guy and make him come up to 140 as opposed to a 140 guy. Not a problem with that. And look, by the way, he lost to Gervonta Davis. It's not like he lost to a scrub. He lost to a very, very good fighter. Maybe a guy now that's maybe inching into that pound for pound top 10. So there's no shame in the defeat. There's just shame in the performance. Getting beat by a guy is not a problem. The way in which you get beat by a guy, I think, is a problem. So look, I just don't know about the Goosen link up. I'm not sure about it. But look, we'll see. We'll see what he does. He's spoken about there are rats and moles in the camp, but don't know who he's referring to. Is that a shot at Goosen? No idea. But I think there'll be a few changes. It'll be interesting to know his situation with Oscar as well. That'll be interesting. I know Oscar's given his reasons as to why he wasn't at the post-fight press conference and in the ring after. I don't know if I buy those. Like, my life was threatened. Security team told him to go. Not sure about that. Like, if it happened, but I'm not sure. But look, Ryan will be there or thereabouts when it comes to big fights in the next sort of 12, 18 months. He's a big name, and I think he's got a massive fan base, so he'll be there. But yeah, I think I just wanted a bit more on Saturday. Eddie Hearn here. Wilder is very dangerous, but Joshua boxes his ears off. Don't know about that. I mean, even Tyson Fury, who is a much better boxer than AJ, that's fact, isn't it? Tried to box his ears off and got knocked down like 5 times. Think about that. And to think about that, in their fights, Wilder's put Fury down 5 times, and Fury, we know, is a better boxer than AJ, right? I'm not saying anything controversial here. Remember, I am team AJ. That's a fact, though. I'm not stupid. So if Fury, even Fury in those wins had to go through hell, and he boxed his ears off, right? He boxed Wilder's ears off, but still Wilder still found a way to land on him. So you're not out boxing this guy for 12 rounds without getting hurt. That's the point I'm getting at, which is why a lot of people will say, oh my God, Wilder Usyk could be crazy because Usyk will box him. But then Usyk literally will get himself in that danger zone and bang. And so, yeah, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure. Eubank Jr. on Ben. We can fight, but he must clear his name, regain license. I'd love to know what's gone on behind the scenes here with this. Obviously, look, this is the fight that was supposedly done, right? Eubank Ben, it was done. I heard it was done. And now it's not done. Is it not done because of what's happened with UKAD and the British Boxing Board of Control with Ben, or have Boxer and Ben Shalom and Sky offered Eubank so much more money that he's like, okay, I'm going that way. It'd be interesting to know. I'm with Eubank on the fact that, yeah, it'll be nice for Ben to clear his name in order to fight, whether or not he serves this year ban that we're hearing about, or whether or not he goes over and fights in the Middle East. I would prefer the first. I'd prefer him to clear his name, take the ban. It will be backdated, I'm guessing, till October, when the fight with Eubank was supposed to be. So what are we now? April? sit it out 6 months. No, sit it out 6 months. Take your punishment and move on. As for this Eubank Smith rematch, I'm not sure how it plays out any different. Liam Smith walked into the first fight kind of hoping he could hurt Eubank, right? This is the Eubank that's never been hurt, right? We've never seen Eubank hurt before, right? That's the granite chin guy. He hurt him now. He knows he can hurt him. So that fear, that big bridge he's crossed over, he'll be comfortable that he can cross over it again. I like it. Look, it's going to be an interesting fight regardless. It's a must win, obviously, for Eubank. You can't lose back-to-back fights, not in this day and age anyway. Especially not, you can, but then understand your third fight or your fight after losing again, that money goes goes right down. And we know Eubank ain't fighting for nothing less than big bucks. So, be interesting. Jake Paul, Nate Diaz to move forward. Diaz to fight battery charges. You can do anything in boxing, can't you? You can do anything. Even Gervonta Davis has got a court case coming up. But let's pause that court case because we need you to fight first. Really and truly, it's the wild, wild west, in it, boxing. It's the wild, wild west. You can do anything. It's you face battery charges, but you're free to fight. Crazy. That being said, I think I might be going to that fight. So look, I'm happy that it is on, but it's crazy. The way he choked that guy out and dropped him. And some people are it's self-defense. And okay. Shakur Stevenson on facing Gervonta Davis is the biggest, best fight in the sport. Is that true? Is it the best and the biggest? The best. I get it from a commercial and casual standpoint, but I tell you now, Inoue Fulton is fucking incredible. Inoue Fulton's incredible. Usyk Fury's incredible. Usyk Fury's the biggest fight in the sport. It's the biggest fight in the sport. Wilder AJ's massive. It's up there. It's definitely in the top 6 or 7. I don't know if it's the best fight. Beterbiev Bivol. Come on, man. Come on. We'll see. Ryan Garcia, will end on this one because I've got to go. Ryan Garcia, I started getting bored in there, tried to press, ended up getting knocked out. You started getting bored in there. We've got a lot to work on. If that's what he said, then there's a lot to work on. How are you getting bored in there against him? Jesus Christ. Mate, I don't know. All right, guys, again, I'm so sorry that we couldn't do the live. We'll make it happen. But regardless, we'll do videos as we have been doing every single day. But I do apologize. What can I do? Got work to go. Got work.